knowing much about shares, stock exchange, mutual fund, and other things. Let's get a little practical. What happens when you go to buy shares? In earlier days, there were share certificates which used to come to you. Now, all these share certificates are dematerialized. And the short form for dematerialized shares, or to hold the place for these dematerialized shares, is called a DEMAT account. You can compare a DEMAT account to a bank account. The only difference being a bank account helps you hold your money, whereas a DEMAT account helps you hold your shares. Like you have a bank statement which tells you your banking transactions, what were your receipts, what were your payments, and what was the balance left. Similarly, a DEMAT account tells you what were the shares that you had purchased at what price, what were the shares that you sold at what price, and what is the kind of brokerage and other transaction charges you have incurred in case of your share transactions. One of the important things to note in a DEMAT account is that a DEMAT account operates like a trust. And when I say trust, the custody of your shares lies with your bank. That means the bank, technically called a depository participant, is the registered owner of your shares. That means if you buy 100 shares of, let's say, Airtel, then registered owner of these 100 shares would be the bank in which you have your DEMAT account. Let's say Axis Bank. Now, if you check the register on a stock exchange, they would say that Axis Bank on your behalf is holding 100 shares. You are merely a beneficial owner. So, there is a trust between the stock exchange and Axis Bank, where Axis Bank will hold your shares and you become the beneficiary. That's how it works. Now, these were some technical details, but from a comfort or a convenience standpoint, it is very critical that you should have your DEMAT account, your broking code, and your saving accounts with the same bank or financial institution. Why? Because they can settle the transactions immediately and automatically for you. When you buy or sell shares, you need a broking code. When you actually execute buying transaction, you will receive shares in your DEMAT account and money will get reduced from your saving account. When you sell shares, the exact opposite happens. Now imagine a situation where you have Axis Bank as your banker, your DEMAT account is with HDFC, and your broker is ICICI. Your life just becomes so complicated in signing confirmation between these three entities. So it's very important that you practically understand what the DEMAT account is and how to trade in shares. For ethical financial advice and honest opinions on financial matters, subscribe to our channel, Finance Tube. Let's address this one this time. A stock exchange would literally mean a place where buyers and sellers meet and they exchange shares.